is, what formal education do you have?
Plenty.
I mean, formal education. There's like a
If you're going to argue from authority, that's a logical fallacy. Tell me why I'm wrong. Don't tell me how many degrees you have.
Don't ask me to change the conversation.
I'm actually, I would argue I'm more informed because I didn't go to college, and I've traveled the world, and I've met with world leaders, and I've read many books. So tell me, how am I oppressive? Can you name one example of how I'm oppressive?
I can name a lot of examples.
Can you name one? Name one example of how I'm oppressive, because you just said it.
Literally here telling people that they are wrong about views and their
Well, no, they just don't have facts. Can you tell me one time that I've been wrong about anything I've said?
I had no idea. Thank you for informing me.
Anytime. Maybe if you didn't go to college, you would learn more.
Oh, you're so right. You're so right.
College is making a lot of young people dumber and more brainwashed, and just because you've got a few degrees, it doesn't mean you're intelligent or you understand the way the world works. This donut, like many others, likes to accuse people of doing certain things, but as soon as you ask for an example, he can't give you one. It's like when you ask them to define one of these buzzwords like gaslighting or misogyny. They can never do that either.
Depending on where the planets are, can that affect us physically? Like the Mercury in retrograde, is that a real thing for you? Do you believe in that?
The good thing about science is when it's true, it's not a matter of whether you believe in it. It would be true for everyone at all times.
So you're saying there's no truth to that. This is just made up astrology.
Complete bullshit.
Yeah.
It is left over from a time when people's egos were so large that they actually believed that a planet in the sky gave a rat's ass about anything in your life.
I'm not a scientist, and I've been saying it's complete bullshit since a child. I think anyone with a brain has, to be honest. Next time you meet an astrology moron, then I challenge you just to lie to him. Just tell him the wrong date of birth, and I guarantee they'll make some shit up about your future, what type of person you are.
We got some pretty ladies here. 3 pretty ladies together. That's all it takes. Seriously, we're just trying to bring awareness. Do you not like my outfit? I look okay. No, I am part of it. I'm gender fluid. I'm trans myself, so I can wear. What are you talking about? See, why do they get to decide who's trans and who isn't? That's these people.
We know you, Alex.
What? And I'm also Alexandria. I wear this outfit a lot. Okay.
I bet your mom would have loved this.
Oh my God! See, isn't that funny? They're making fun of my dead mom. That's really nice.
From the virus, right?
No, I didn't say the virus is. These people are making fun of people's dead moms. Wow, these are really good people. What is sad is these are the people inclusive. They make fun of people's dead mom. It'll be on the internet. That's awesome. I know, she would have. My mom was my biggest fan. I know, but see, at least
she's dead.
Yeah, but I was closer to my mom. Yeah. Are you closer to your parents? You are close. It doesn't sound like it. I doubt it. I doubt it. But it doesn't matter. My mom is dead. We know that. She's not come back to life. I'm happy you're happy about it because I'm inclusive.
He's nearly blending in. He's got the dress part correct. He just doesn't have the ridiculous bright coloured haircut. He's also too smiley and functioning on more than 2 brain cells. And it's funny how the ones that claim to be the most inclusive also seem to be the ones quickest to attack anybody that's different. I always say to people on this channel, when you come across morons like this, then just act unbothered and they get more bothered. And this man's mastered it. They're talking about the guy's dead mum and he's still smiling. He cold. The fact they talked about a man's dead mother just shows they're not only donuts, but they're complete cunts.
Brookfield High School installed a tampon dispenser in a boys' restroom, which was vandalized within minutes. It was installed at 9:30, and by 9:52 it was destroyed. The principal said that he would reinstall the dispenser, although I think he should save time and just throw it on the floor instead. This high school's new motto, building better men, one tampon at a time.
I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here, because it's getting ridiculous. It's really ridiculous.
Next, they'll be installing beard trimmers in the girls' bathrooms. Actually, some of the girls on the softball team kind of need them.
What a joke, building better men. That needs to be changed to building weaker men. Or just completely change it to changing men into women. Because why the fuck are you trying to force tampons into a boy's toilet?
What's wrong with you?
This is why I'd consider homeschooling my kids, because the schools and government are forcing shit like this onto them. And it seems like they've got more control than the parents do.
So part of it is we have to break through our kind of private idea that kids belong to their parents or kids belong to their families and recognize that kids belong to whole community.
How about no?
We need to let children be whatever they want to be. What if they want to be conservative? Not that.
You're saying that I can't have a hairstyle because of your culture? Why?
Because it's my culture. You know what boss means.
Do you know it was in Egyptian culture? Are you Egyptian? Nah, bro, you're not. Are you Egyptian? No. Are you Egyptian? No, but it doesn't matter.
Wait, where's Egypt? Tell me.
You know what, girl?
Where's Egypt?
Dude, girl, you have no right to tell me what I can read. Huh?
Where's Egypt?
Yo, girl, stop touching me right now.
Yo, girl, stop touching me right now.
Stop. You put your hands on me, no more.
Like, you know, makes some shit because of what the hair I have? That's no reason, yo. I don't need your disrespect. I don't need your disrespect.
Why are you filming this?
Just for everyone's safety.
Don't put your hands on me, even though you're putting your hands on him and you won't let him walk away.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
And if we're going to start with this whole cultural appropriation bullshit, then I guess black people can't straighten their hair. Also, check your history before you make a fool of yourself. It says here, Egyptians, Celts, Vikings and Middle Eastern people also had dreadlocks. You absolute div.
Look, straight black men are the white people of black people.
Are you Hannah, by chance?
Yeah.
Don't you run, like, Hate Watch?
No.
Why the fuck you lying? What do you think about, like, your blatantly inaccurate reporting on conservatives? And I would essentially say smearing of people in this industry.
I'm not talking to you right now.
Why not?
Good to meet you.
It's just a question.
Oh, good to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, too, but do you think, like, it's appropriate for you? What are you doing here at this event? Are you writing hit pieces? Are you trying to gather information? Who are you hate watching here?
I don't know. You can figure it out, man. Come on.
That is Hannah, and she runs Hate Watch, and she writes for the SPLC, which we all know is a bastion of honesty. So she didn't want to answer any questions, of course. She just said, have a great day. And now her and her company are running away.
So this woman writes for Hate Watch, which is basically a group of people that want to make the right look like terrible people. Now you'd think somebody that wants to make things better would be interested in speaking to somebody from the other side, but obviously she doesn't give a fuck. She only cares about her side. So anybody that thinks different to her is hateful and she runs away from. People that run away and don't want to listen to other people's point of views do not want to solve anything, which means they're part of the problem. They're the ones creating more hate.
This is one of the worst superhero movies that I've seen.
Worst superhero films I've ever seen in my life.
The dumbest film ever created.
The worst movie ever made.
It is just that bad.
The worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
I've been watching Spider-Man since I was like 5. There is no way a movie full of web-slinging baddies could possibly be bad.
And when you take on the responsibility.
Yeah, as I said in the last episode, let them burn these franchises to the ground so they can see how many people hate these forced, woke, box-checking, crappy movies that they're releasing in cinemas.
They don't have a lot of diversity here. It's just Finns and Finns and Finns, and everywhere you look, they are just Finns. So it's a bit difficult to blend in here. But I think that's something that is solvable in the near future because more and more immigrants are coming here and it's good for the society.
So she's immigrated to Finland, she was probably desperate to get there, and now she's complaining there's too many Finnish people.
We will not let fear win. A world without trans people has never existed. A world without drag has never existed, and it never will. Queer people have always been here amongst us. They are our coworkers, they are our brothers, our sisters, they are our mothers, our fathers, they are our families. Drag is art, drag is culture, drag is educational, drag is creative, drag is comedy.
Call that shit what the fuck you want, just keep that shit away from schools and kids. Having a grown-ass man dancing around in women's clothing around kids is not normal or necessary.
Your Honor, may I ask one question?
Sure.
Do I have to stay here in the men's unit still?
Yeah, I don't make the rules up there, but they should make a proper accommodation for you. You should be in a separate area.
So this is a trans influencer who identifies as a female, crying about being put in a male prison after assaulting a police officer.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
A representative said the situation with Nikita, who is legally female, being placed in a men's unit of a Florida jail is extremely disturbing and dangerous. I'll tell you what's disturbing and dangerous is putting biological men in women's prison when they're convicted of violent or sexual crimes. especially when it's against a woman. Whether you identify as someone else or not, if you're a man, you're stronger, you can get a woman pregnant, and you can probably beat the shit out of any woman that's in that prison.
So, inclusion is a national security imperative.
We are screwed.
We fight today, and we are going to fight in the future using brain power.
Hello? Anybody home?
And if that brain, who's going to revolutionize the way we fight in space, we fight in cyber, just happens to be in a trans body, you should want them all serving alongside me. It's inclusion that actually drives that.
I don't believe you.
Because you can bring people in, and if they don't feel safe to speak up, if they don't feel safe to bring their full selves to work,
boy, do you sound soft.
You're not going to get the value of the diversity.
There's that word again.
So for us, it is absolutely critical to drive our future success as an organization and potentially on the battlefield.
Oh, we're gonna lose the next war. Yeah, it's only safe, diverse and inclusive when it falls into their beliefs. As soon as it doesn't, then you're called hateful or phobia this and phobia that.
The person who took the banner advertising this event with my face on it and set it on fire on this campus, you shut down the conversation. Do you think that was okay? Do you think it's okay to set banners on fire?
I think people can do whatever they want to do.
So there's no moral right or wrong?
I think people can do whatever they want to do. They can 5 people in the night, they can come and listen to your speech, and they can still have questions for you.
And you can set banners on fire?
That's fine. People can do whatever they want to do.
So do you believe that there's moral right and wrong?
I can say it one more time for the people outside. I can do whatever they want to do.
So she doesn't believe it's right or wrong. That's actually a very scary society because there are rights and there are wrongs. And you can't be like, I can do whatever the I want to do, because that's actually a very, very scary situation. Because if I wanted to go out and murder people or commit an act of genocide, I shouldn't have the right to do whatever the I want to do. Next question.
Let's just let one of these lunatics run a college for a week and let everybody do what the fuck they want, and we'll see how it goes. I guarantee within half a day the place will be burnt down. What's most concerning is that donuts like this are actually allowed to vote, have babies, and they've somehow got into college. Stop sending them to college and just send them to Michael.
Get some help.